you doing?
Good. I'm so excited to talk to you.
Oh my gosh, me too. It's been forever. I feel
I
like I
know.
haven't talked to you in ages.
I know.
I just got your pieces the other day. They came in the mail. They're honestly some of the best jewelry pieces I've come across in a while. I'm wearing a lot of it right now just because, like, since I got them, I've been putting them on, like, every single day. Um, I just really love the way a lot of them fit. To be honest, they fit me, like, almost perfectly. I was surprised when I got them. I was kind of expecting just because they're sort of like the individual sort of make, for each
Yeah.
one. I kind of expected, oh, it might be maybe a little too loose, a little too tight, just
Yeah.
for because like they're the one like fresh piece of it. But they actually fit like really, really well. So I've been loving them so far. And me and Hannah are planning on shooting these pictures later on this week. And as of right now, we have like one good day for weather, so we're really aiming for that.
Yeah.
But we have high hopes for the moment. It's supposed to be beautiful, sunny, like good atmosphere. So everything is looking good according to plan with that now. But I just can't get over how pretty the jewelry is. I even put a bunch on before I went to work yesterday, and people just were like, "Oh my god, where'd you get that jewelry?" And
Which
of course,
piece
I like
is
filled them
that
all
one?
in on.
Is that the one? Is that the one where they're connected, like the choker and the
Yep,
necklace?
it is.
Oh, wait, is that the one that's connected? Like those two are.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yes, they're all connected. It's like all
that's
like one
one of my
necklace.
favorite styles.
Hello, baby. So I just found these pants down at the store earlier.
Ooh.
Look at them. We have
Those are
some is
perfect.
denim, balloon pant.
Yes.
So we have some flare at the bottom, not too tight. So we have this option. I know you brought your greens, but honestly, I'm kind of into this with the more of the golden.
Yeah.
I think the golden will contrast better with the denim than this.
Definitely.
And then I got you a special little shirt.
Oh, okay.
Close your eyes. Turn around.
That is perfect. I like that.
And my idea for this one is we're just going to unbutton it almost to here, so then we can see all the beautiful chains on the chest, but with the white to contrast on the side with the golden.
All right.
I knew that, like, I knew when we met when I was in Boston. I knew that, like, I was like, oh my gosh, like, I have to work with him. I have to, like, do stuff with him. So I knew that. And then, I was so happy to see you at the event as well. So that was so
Yeah.
nice. And I got to see Hannah. So,
Oh, right away. Right after we met, I was like, oh my gosh, this is going to be an absolutely incredible opportunity. I was like, I think I had someone take my shift at work that night just so I could come to the event. So I was like, I need to go to this event. Like, I'll literally call it at work. I don't care. I'm going to go.
Yay.
Like, I need to go to this.
Oh my gosh, I'm so happy that you were able to come. I mean, then you got to see, like, basically, like, what, I was, like, kind of talking about when I met you and, like, everything else. But, like, you got to literally physically see, what I was talking about.
It was an incredible night. Like, I loved seeing all the jewelry there. It was really amazing. Going in, I just couldn't help but be like, oh my god, like, just so, like, blown away when I got there.
That makes me so happy. What is it like by you?
I have not been back to Boston, honestly, since I've come home from school. I am moving back in a bit over a month. But in New Hampshire, the cases really aren't so bad up here for COVID. just because we're so much more secluded. I think there's like 30 cases a day, which is really not a lot compared to a lot of the rest of the country.
That's nothing. You guys only have 30 cases a day?
Yeah, like, yeah, I think it's like 30 something cases a day right now in New Hampshire. It's really not a lot.
Okay.
It's kind of been like up and down, but for the most part, it's been staying on the lower end, which has been really good.
That is really good.
It's everyone, but still, even up here, everyone's wearing a mask. Everyone's being as
Cautious.
responsible as possible.
Yeah. No, that's so good. So tell me about this like look that you have going on right now.
Well, this is one of my favorite shirts. I tend to wear it to the beach a lot, but it's so hot today. I'm just gonna wear it today because I don't know what else I'm gonna wear. I thought this piece would match really well with it, just because I'm able to kind of have the two chokers show, and this I can either have it like in or like tucked in or out, either way.
Yeah.
And these earring pieces, I'm sorry, can honestly, I can pair these with pretty much most of the jewelry I have, and especially with the shorter ones too.
Yeah.
I play around with them and see like what I can mix them with, but these earrings can match almost any of the jewelry I have, and I have the ring on right here. I don't know the exact name of these pieces, but this one here is by far one of my favorite ones.
Yeah.
The one with the yellow gemstone.
And that's the Anya double like tiered necklace, possibly.
I love this one. This is absolutely one of my favorite ones.
Yeah, I'm almost certain it might be I think it's the Anya. Oh, the Anya Cecilia, but it's from the Metallic Ocean. That's from the Metallic Ocean collection, and it's the Anya Cecilia tiered necklace.
Like this one, and the one with the blue, like the opal-y kind of blue pendant as well. That one's really pretty as well. I like that a lot.
Wait, what is this print on your shirt?
I just saw it at like PacSun, and I was like, oh my god, I love that shirt. I'm like can't help myself.
No, it's so cute. I love it. I don't know what I'm wearing. I'm wearing this. I had planned on wearing this, like, you know, when I was in some place warm, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But that is not going to be happening, so I just figured I would wear it. I feel like, I don't know, are you into it? I thought it was kind of cool. I totally, and I don't actually know what the print is. It looks like splots of actual, like, paint, if I had to describe it. You know when you like paint, like when you throw paint onto like a canvas, like that? That's basically like what it looks like little splatters of paint. Okay, so do you like? Okay, so do you wear the same thing? Like this, not the same thing, the same look, kind of style all the time? Like I do that all the time, and it makes me so mad because I'm really good at actually styling, so I don't understand why I do that. Yeah, like, I don't know, yeah.
Honestly, I feel like I don't do it necessarily intentionally, but I feel like I tend to wear very drastically different styles in very short time periods. I kind of bounce around, just kind of like, not in a sense that like I'm changing my style, I just kind of wear whatever I'm feeling like I would look good in at a certain time.
Yeah.
Like if I want to wear makeup someday, I'm gonna wear a whole different outfit than if I didn't want to wear makeup or like stuff like that.
Right. Yeah.
This is way funny. My mother always compares me to David Bowie when I wear stuff. She's like, you'll see him in one thing and then something totally different, but he still looks like David Bowie.
Agreed.
And she's like, that's kind of what you do, and I'm like, that makes sense. Like I wear totally weirdly different, like totally different styles, but I still kind of have like a same look at the same time, no matter like what it is that I'm like putting on.
I agree with her. I think that you do. I feel like anytime I look at any of like your pictures or anytime I've seen you, I feel like even though your looks are different, you still have the same look. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, I know exactly what you mean. Yeah. It's like hard to. I don't know what it exactly is. I think maybe it's just my face or my hair or something. Like I don't really know, but I feel like I just kind of like I do it mentally. It's very mental. I kind of like I plan out all my outfits in my head.
Yeah.
I'm like I'm gonna put this with this with this, or like I just plan things out with like makeup and all that. But I don't necessarily try to keep it a similar look. It's just whatever I pick out, I want to make sure that I like am 100% in love with, and I feel like it'll represent me when I wear it. Like anything I wear, I'm like it has to like be like something like I look at it and I'm like that's me. Like that's something that.
Okay, do you wear your hair in certain styles? Like I have certain styles that I wear, or do you always switch it up? I feel like you have like certain styles.
I have some certain ones for sure. I definitely really. especially in the fall, I really enjoy like a grungy look. I tend to wear a lot more darker clothing,
Same.
like more combat boot looks, like black shoes, kind of
Yeah.
like darker look. A lot more times in the fall, that's the look I love to rock. And I used to be such like a little goth kid when I was like in middle school and all that, and I feel like that still kind of like lingers in me.
Yeah.
So like when the
I feel
fall
like I
comes
have
out, I'm
a
always
little
like, oh
bit
my
of
god, I
that
just
in me as
wear like my
well.
combat boots and jeans and stuff, and like distressed clothes. Like it's just like something I love.
Yeah.
But I also love like dark clothes in like a very high fashion sense too. If you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like I have a whole bunch of different kinds of like wardrobe I would consider to be a darker look, but also looking very formal and fashionable at the same time.
Yeah.
Those are some of my favorite kind of styles I like to play around with. And I also have like retros are my favorite things. I love to wear retro clothes, like 80s, 90s kind of looks. That's definitely like half my wardrobe. So I kind of like bounce around with just like how like I kind of like, in a way, I see it as creating my own personal style. Because I just kind of like wear what appeals to me the most, and I just kind of create it into like its own little genre of like what I wear, what I like to wear. You know.
I'm trying to think like what my style is like.
I never think of like a name really for what style it is that I wear. I just kind of like I have what I wear, and I have like a vision in my head of what it is that I like to wear, and that's just kind of like what it is. I don't think there's really a particular like name for it.
Yeah.
Like today, like I'll stand up. I'm literally wearing this and just like blue jeans, and, like a belt. Like it's nothing like crazy.
Ripped
It's just.
denim. I mean, hold on. These shorts got messed up though. I mean, they're kind of.
Oh my gosh, those fit those perfectly.
I know.
I'm just wearing these jeans right now
this
because
is, like,
I have to go
my
to work
style.
later and I'm wearing work pants. But I was like, they actually don't look that bad with this shirt. So
Yeah, I feel like my style is like exactly which is what the brand's quote is, like chic and casual. You're like still busy. I feel like even during quarantine, you're just like so like I actually gained weight, and I am so annoyed because I had no idea how many calories I was burning as I was running around doing all of the stuff that I was doing.
Oh, it really does it to you. I find for me, I really also focus so much on the healthy lifestyle with what I eat. Like I try to eat really healthy.
Yeah.
Super, super health conscious of what I eat, and that on top of working all the time, being busy, kind of just keeps me the way I am, I guess. But I remember I was just so harassed for it, and I was so like insecure about how skinny I was, like up until like even late high school.
Yeah.
Once the end of high school, I was like, wait a minute. I kind of like towards the very end of high school, my senior year, I started to come out as gay, and then I realized like my dreams of being a model, and then from there, I even realized more that I have more of a passion growing for film acting too that I never even realized I had before, and I'm like, wow, I really enjoy this. So that kind of like flourished my senior year of high school, and I started to like really kind of look into the industry and see that like, hey, like being this skinny isn't actually much more of like a blessing than it is anything I should be like self-conscious about.
Yeah.
So that's why like I feel like that the way the industry is like that to me personally is something that really means a lot to me too, just because of how much like of an image thing it is for me and how it has been my whole life.
Yeah. I've been like, so like, I'm naturally like, I guess skinny. I don't naturally tone. I should say tone. No, but people do say I'm skinny. But I gained like 5 pounds, which doesn't sound like a lot, okay? But it is a lot on a girl like me because I'm already tiny. So 5 pounds, let's say like a pound goes to my arms, and then like a pound goes to my stomach, and then like a half of something goes to my face in like the wrong places. Do you know what I mean? Like whether it's like my chin or like whatever, I have no idea. So like it's not, for me, it's really been like I'm trying to actually lose these 5 pounds, and it has been a struggle. I'm like, oh my gosh, like even with me working out, and I'm still eating, obviously, because I can't not eat, but like
the best thing I find for that, like a dietary thing would be just the only what I do for my diet too is I just cut out, I call it like vegan, but it's not vegan. I just cut out dairy, pork, and beef. Those are the 3 things I just cut out of my diet. I'll have like white meat chicken, I'll have like eggs, like fish, and then all kinds of fruits and vegetables. But I've done a lot of like health research, and I found that just like dairy, pork, and beef are 3 things that are in our diet for the most part that really are just have no benefit to the body.
Really?
So that's just like a little, maybe a bit of advice I have. That's what I do for like whenever I eat food. Those are the things I've noticed. Especially for me, I've done a lot of it based around my acne too. Like dairy makes me like flare up, so I just try to avoid that a bunch because it'll make me break out like crazy too.
Yeah. No, I feel, I mean, I'm gonna lose it, but like.
I mean, you still look incredibly skinny. Like.
Really? Because I feel like I don't. cut out
I have some
alcohol.
really good recipes too for like antioxidant drinks you can make at home.
Oh my gosh,
I have this
please.
really good one I made recently. It's like a ginger, turmeric, and lemon honey detox drink. And you just like grate a bunch of like a bunch of like ginger and turmeric over like a boiling pot of water,
Okay.
and like zest lemon and squeeze it in there and honey, and you let it boil for a little bit, and then you just put it in like a big jar and like put it in the fridge, and it just tastes like really, it's like a really kind of like certain kind of flavored drink, but it's really like almost spicy sweet,
Yeah.
like gingery spicy sweet,
Mm-hmm.
but it's supposed to be like an amazing antioxidant for your body. And I've noticed when I just chug that for like a few days, when I like make a whole batch of it, my skin like never looks better, and my body I just feel amazing too. Like that's been like a really. I'll send you the recipe of it.
Yeah,
I found it
please.
online. I've been making it a bunch ever
I'm
since.
making it. All right, I will talk to you later.
It's
Bye.
been, Bye. It was so
Bye.
great. I'll see you
Mwah.
soon.
It's just